Good morning, dear student. You know that we are discussing about accounting equation. So, in continuation of the topic, I am here with a few examples, illustration better, not examples. You can see the thing given here has already been shared yesterday class as practice material. I am going to explain this one. Before going to that, for you, I am reading out the question as well. Mr. Atharv starts business with rupees 50,000 as capital. He has purchased furniture for 5,000 cash. Again purchased goods for cash rupees 30,000. He has purchased goods on credit from Mr. Sahil. In the next transaction, you can see goods costing 10,000 was sold for cash 15,000 and salary paid to employees 10,000. Thereafter, the last one is cash withdrew from business for his personal uses 10,000. Now we are going to I am going to explain you effect of individual transaction, how it will appear in accounting equation. So first let me discuss the number one transaction. Mr. Atharv starts business with rupees 50,000 as capital. Now I think you have got the concept. It has been injected in your mind that what is the effect of this type of transactions, isn't it? I think so. You have got the concept. So the effect of this transaction would be cash balance will increase and capital balance will also increase, isn't it? Because for further explanation I am going to give you, because Atharv has started a business and you are going to pass entries, record the transactions in the books of business. So from business point of view, business cash balance has increased and obligation towards owner of the business has also increased. So increase in capital and increase in cash means asset here, and the equation is equal. Next one is purchase furniture for rupees 50,000 for cash. It has effect on one-sided. One asset furniture will increase and another asset cash will reduce by the balance. Come to the next one. Purchase goods for cash rupees 30,000. So the goods balance, it is also kind of asset, current asset in the business will increase and cash will reduce by 30,000. So it is also one-sided effect on assets only. Now again come to the next one, fourth. Purchase goods for rupees 20,000 on credit from Mr. Sahil. So if you will find out the two heads, the two sides, one is goods, again asset, and Mr. Sahil, who is a supplier for the business of Mr. Atharv. So here Mr. Sahil will be termed as creditor. I think you are aware with the term creditors. Again for you I am giving the concept. Creditors is the person by whom goods purchased on credit. Okay, so creditors is your obligation for business and it is liabilities and it will appear on liability side of the balance sheet or in accounting equation on liability side, isn't it? So you can see here the equation is equal. Again come to the next one, and it is going to affect on all the sides, asset and capital. but in different directions. Goods costing 10,000 sold for cash rupees 15,000. So I think you have studied the formula to calculate profit in arithmetic standard 7 or 8 if I am not wrong. So what do you mean by profit? Profit is equal to SP minus CP, selling price minus cost price. So simply you can calculate it with the reference of that one. Here the selling price is 15,000 and goods cost is 10,000. So the profit that was earned by the business is 5,000. So how you will deal it with this transaction? Goods of rupees 10,000 will reduce on asset side from goods. Cash will increase by 15,000. So overall effect on asset is 5,000 plus, and profit will be added in capital as we are aware of that. So 5,000 will be added in capital. So again I think equation is equal, you have learned that. Now next one is salary paid to employee 10,000. What is salary? Obviously think about yourself as you are a businessman and you are paying salary. So salary will be expense. So what is the treatment for that one? I told you expense should reduce capital, and because the salary has paid, it will reduce cash. So what is the impact of this one? Reduction in capital by 10,000 and reduction in the balance of cash is 10,000. So again the equation will equal. And the last one is here, seventh transactions. Cash withdrew from business for personal use of 10,000. Obviously it is required because Atharv has started a business. Obviously he needs to withdraw the amount for his household expenses. So what is the impact of this one? And the term amount withdrew by proprietor from the business is known as drawing. And what is the treatment for drawing? Drawing should be deducted from capital for accounting equation. So how it will impact? It will reduce cash balance by 10,000 and capital balance will also reduced, isn't it? Now you can see the solution for this one. Actually I have given you this equation in my last video, and I told you to prepare accounting equation verification and explanation. For that one I am doing here. Okay, so look it. Now it is your accounting equation. You can see that the net balance of goods is 40,000. I told you that any negative amount should be given in bracket. Furniture balance is 5,000. Cash left with the business is 10,000. So the total of this side is 55,000, and come to the liability side, creditors, Mr. Sahil 20,000, and balance of capital after all the effect is 35,000. So equation has again been proved, and that is equal to asset is equal to liabilities plus capital. Okay, very simple thing. Don't just step by step you need to recalculate, and if then easily you can see. See guys, accounting question sometimes is prepared in this manner, and you can also find a balance of asset is equal to liabilities plus capital after every transactions. Okay, so because I have prepared this one, you can also prepare after every transaction, transaction 1, transaction 2, transaction 3, there will be the same balance. Okay, come to the next question is there, and question with few more examples. So again Mr. Atharv has started a business with cash rupees 50,000. So I think you are aware of that. The business is started with cash is termed as capital for the business, and same effect, cash will also increase and capital balance of the business will also increase. Next one is, this is a new entry for you, so you need to realize it and need to analyze it properly. Okay, isn't it? Opened bank account with SBI and deposited rupees 10,000. Okay, how it is going to affect? It is one-sided effect. It will affect on assets only. So the bank balance with SBI will increase by 10,000 and cash balance will reduce by 10,000. Again, the same equation is equal because it won't affect on liability or capital side. Come to the next one, purchase goods for cash. I think you have learned the concept. So how it is going to? Goods balance will increase and cash balance will reduce. One-sided effect. Again, sold goods for cash 12,000 costing 10,000. I think now it is clear for you how it is going to affect. Cash balance will increase by 12,000, goods balance will reduce by 10,000, and profit that was earned by the firm on this transaction will be added in capital. So you can see there is a net effect on asset side increase by 2,000 and capital has also increased by 2,000. Equation is equal. Okay. Next one is bought furniture on credit from Mr. Amrit for rupees 5,000. Again the same thing as we have did here. So Amrit, who is Amrit? Here Amrit is a supplier, but at 11th standard supplier maybe not been given. Supplier and creditor is the same thing, synonymously it is used, but guys, I would like to bifurcate you in the, because later in 12th you have to study that one and it's not tough task. So in very simple words you can write it down or you can learn it. When goods purchased on credit, the term is called supplier or creditors, and when fixed assets purchased on credit, the term the person known as vendor. So here Amrit is a vendor. Amrit, although there is no effect on the treatment, it will appear on liability side, but the word is different. So I hope you can learn it. And furniture, why furniture is a fixed asset? Because Mr. Tharv is not doing business of furniture selling and purchasing, means he is not a furniture merchant. So furniture is a asset here. So the effect is equal. Furniture will increase by 5,000 and liability side under the subhead of vendor will also increase by 5,000. Now next one is here you can see for goods purchased on credit from Mr. Happy for rupees 10,000. Okay. So here you can see now Mr. Happy can be termed as creditor because goods has actually been purchased from Mr. Creditor. So how it will affect? Goods will increase by 10,000 and liabilities will also increase by 10,000. Come to the next, cash paid to Mr. Happy rupees 10,000. How it is going to affect? Think about it. The cash balance will reduce by 10,000 and you have paid to Mr. Happy rupees 10,000. So the balance with Mr. Happy will also reduce, isn't it? So it has again dual effect. Asset will also reduce by 10,000 and liabilities will also reduce by 10,000. So here again it is the same effect. Okay. Rent paid 5,000. Rent is expenses. Expenses treatment is, yes, expenses should always be deducted for accounting question. It should be deducted from capital. So capital balance will reduce by 5,000 and paid means cash. Okay. Until this it has not been explained. So cash balance will also increase by 5,000. Salary paid rupees 6,000. Okay. So salary has actually been paid by 6,000, but salary has actually been paid through check. I think so. Yes, salary has paid through check. One line needs to be added here. Salary has paid through check, and what will be the impact? Capital will reduce and the balance will also balance of bank will also reduce. Cash withdrew from business for personal use 5,000. So again same effect, cash balance will reduce, capital will also reduce. So student, one thing has left here to write when I was creating questions. Salary paid through check, so it need to be paid through check. So salary paid through check. When payment is made through check, it will always affect on the balance of bank and the balance of bank will reduce. Okay. So please edit this. Now see the solution here. You can see the solution. Furniture balance is 5,000, goods balance is 20,000 minus 10,000, again 10,000 plus 20,000 is balance. Bank balance is 10,000 minus 6,000 of salary is the balance 4,000, and cash net balance is 10,000. So what is the total balance of this one? 5 plus 20 plus 4 plus 10. Yeah, I can give you the answer, but you can add it and find it out. Okay. Liability plus capital. So creditors balance is net 5,000, and you can see capital is net is 36,000. So again the equation is equal, and you will find 41,000 for asset as the detail given here, and I will suggest you to prepare in this manner. It is simplest one. Okay. And otherwise you can also find out balance of equation as a new equation every time transaction should be added, and the net effect in asset and equal to liabilities plus capital will be taken. So I hope I think you have learned the concept. So we are meeting in our next class. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.